Hola, YouTube friends. Just coming to you guys live and raw. Not really live, but definitely raw because I don't know what this is. I don't know. And the lighting is terrible, but I felt the biggest urge to film something, and it's a brand new year. Believe it or not, I'm kind of going through it. Like, I don't know. I'm just very anxious for the new year. And I just did like my 2020 reflections today. I did it at work on my break, and a lot of things just hit me all at once about what 2020 had encompassed. And is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. And there's just so much, but I want 2021 to be a really, really like clean, squeaky clean slate for me, because the end of 2020 was just not it. I didn't feel like myself. I just felt like I was in such a funk, and um I don't want to feel like that anymore. And I know that's just inevitable, but I'm going to try not to make this too long. But it's just I don't want to feel like that anymore. I know people go through their moments. They go through funks. It's just sometimes you just get drained, and that's very normal. And my problem is accepting the normalcy of people going through funks and just burnouts. And I feel like I always have to do something. I have to be productive. I have to um, make sure I keep myself accountable for stuff. And I try to move past my feelings and emotions. And I let myself feel things, of course, and feel my emotions. Does that make sense? But at the same time, I like try to brainwash myself that like what I like letting myself feel my emotions was a bad thing. And I don't want to do that. And growing up as a Samoan, we all know we just push our feelings, our thoughts, our opinions like to the drain, like down the drain, because we just don't feel like they're necessary. I don't That's not what I'm looking for, but you guys know what I mean. If you're Samoan, you know what I mean. Um but there's just so much pressure to bite your tongue a lot, and I don't want to do that anymore. As far as myself, like um I still hold all the values that come with being Samoan, the respect, the discipline, and everything in between. But as far as holding myself accountable for things, I want to like relax. I want to chill. I want to accomplish goals that I know that are doable for myself. And this is already about to be 3.5 minutes, and I don't know why, but I just want it to be a great year. And one of the biggest things that this is going to be very public. Um, wow, I act like I'm freaking Kylie Jenner up in here, but this is a big thing for me to mention because I don't like putting my personal life on here, which is very ironic because this is a YouTube. But I I guess you could say I went through a breakup. I feel very vulnerable saying this right now. Ugh. And even more so because someone's don't do boyfriend girlfriend things. It's either like you're single or you just get married, there's no in between. But I guess you could say I went through a breakup. Um, and looking back, it really wasn't a breakup because there was really no title. And that took a toll on me. And that was towards the end of my 2020 um, year. And it weighed heavily on me because the situationship had gone on for a year. And um, homeboy and I just talked ish today, but it was nowhere near resolved. And my biggest thing that I also want to go into 2021 with is being okay with unresolved situations, because not everything is going to go my way. Life doesn't go my way, and I just have to suck it up and deal with it. But the situation is not resolved as far as how I would have liked it to be resolved, but I also feel like that's okay. Like I said things not like bad things. I don't, not like bad things, but I said things that I felt that I think the other person needed to hear, and that things that I think are valid, but I'm here beating myself up about it because the situation didn't end the way I would have liked it. You see what I'm talking about? Because I don't like this. I need to learn how to deal with unresolved situations and be okay with it. And I find this very ironic as well because growing up as a Samoan, there's so many unresolved issues. Like I said, we bite our tongue, we just swallow our opinions and everything. We keep our feelings to ourselves and instead of expressing them. So a lot of situations go unresolved because you didn't really get to say or do the things that you wanted to do or say the things you wanted to do because you held back. And I didn't hold back with this situation, but I still didn't get the result I wanted. This is very confusing. I understand if you're confused, but I hope you also understand where I'm coming from. And I'm really trying to keep this under like 8 minutes or so, but I'm like 6.5 minutes. But I'm gonna rant, and I just want us all to have a fresh start. I am about to read my book. My goal is to read 100 books this year. I am going to get my associates this year. I'm going to also start my bachelor's this year. There's just so many great accomplishments waiting to be accomplished. Like so many goals waiting to be accomplished of my goals. And I'm babbling and I'm just so hopeful for a great 2021 despite all the world issues and crisis that we're going through. I pray you all have a great 2021 and nothing but positive vibes and energy and prayers and thoughts to you all who are watching or will have watched this. So please like, please share for anyone that's feeling down or in a funk because of just themselves, work, school, relationships, situationships. And I hope that this helps because you're not alone. We're not alone. And I keep talking with my hands, but I'm gonna go now. So, peace. Mwah.